Hey, Primetime Squad, come on. Bad weather. I was supposed to be on at 10:30 p.m. with a review of. That's why I'm a little late. I had to move my garage. I mean, my garage and my truck in the garage. Hey, Miss Hall, how you doing? Okay, you getting your tablet? All right, come on in, everybody. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm live on YouTube, and I'm live on my Tanya Primetime TV IG. We are going to be discussing Empire Season 5, Episode 14, and it just came on tonight. And the name... Ooh, I had the wrong mouse. I got a computer here in my laptop, and I had the wrong mouse in my hand. The name of tonight's episode was called Without Remedy. Remedy. So everybody, again, please come on in, hit the like button, show me some love, show me some love. Let me see some shout-outs on the chat, please, and thank you very kindly, so I can know who's all watching. But anyway, I already shared the live on YouTube and on my social media, so we can jump right in here. Now, last week, just a brief, very brief recap of last week. Last week we had saw how Cookie had caught Lucius and Treasure, where they was giving. She had got a little tipsy afterwards, and she came on to Lucius and climbed on his lap and was coming on to him. Cookie comes in and she notices it, and then she gets mad, cusses him out, rushes out and runs into the arms of Damien. Her first and Hakeem had broke up, and Blake has been crushing on Tiana, and when he thought he was about to have a chance with Tiana, Tiana ends up messing with Carlito. So they end up getting it on in their hotel room. And then Blake, while he's, going back to his, hotel room looking all sad like a little puppy dog, he gets invited inside somebody else's bedroom. It's like everybody was trying to get some that night during, after the performance and everything. I guess the performance went better than it looked, to us. They did do really, really okay. Everybody was excited, and that girl Treasure, the newest one, she did a very, very good job on stage after she first fell off the stage. And Lucius talked her back to going on the stage. You said Blake was heartbroken. Blake was heartbroken. Did you see his face, Miss Hogg? he had that bottle of, I don't know what he had in his hand, Moet champagne. I don't know what he had in his hand, but he was looking all sad like a little puppy dog. And I'm like, wow. Okay, so Blake wanted to mess with Tiana. Do Hakeem know about that yet? About Carlito? I don't think Hakeem knows. And then on top of that, remember Treasure's manager had came back and had requested that $30,000 that Lucius was supposed to give him for him to manage Treasure, in the beginning. Well, since Treasure did an excellent job after the performance, he hit Lucius up outside the building, and he tried to, strong arm him and get $50,000 out of Lucius. Lucius was like, ain't having it. And then keep in mind, he had just found out that Dre, did I say Dre earlier? I didn't mean Dre earlier. I'm sorry. But Dre, he had just found out that he was sick. His girlfriend Terry had called Lucius and told him he was sick. And that was the whole reason why Dre could not bring the $30,000 that he was supposed to bring to pay off Treasure's old manager, aka now dead manager, because Lucius beat his face into the concrete to the white meat. He tore his butt up, left him there dead, deader than a doorknob, no breath at all. And so that's where we ended off. This episode started off with Lucius, he had to get his mess cleaned up. He called up, the cleanup man to get rid of that body, so nobody could find out that, her manager was dead. And while he's cleaning that up, he basically, he's still trying to contact Cookie because Cookie done ran off. Remember? She went to Damien. And so he's up there trying to find out what Cookie is. Cookie ain't answering her phone. Lucius is trying to reach her because Dre, he's sick. And she can't be reached. So, after he kills the manager, Treasure's manager, after he kills that and, gets the body thrown into the back of the truck, he's calling the hotel like, ring, 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 ring. Have you seen my wife? Did she check into another room? Do you know the whereabouts of my wife? Her name is Cookie. They was like, no. We have no records of Cookie checking into somebody else's room. She done checked into another room, all right. She done checked into Damon's room. And, I was thinking, and I had mentioned on the last review that I did last week, I was like, now I wonder if Cookie actually spread them legs and gave it up to Damon. I was wondering, and I was like, dang, did she go through with it? Because the way she walked in there with her little dress on, that little cute number, and just let that fur fall off her back onto the floor, and he shut the door, was looking at that booty. I was like, oh, it's on and popping now, Lucius. Now, I was kind of like, okay, why didn't Cookie at least try to listen to Lucius and try to get some kind of, explanation? But you know what? I think that's just because, he done messed up in the past more than several times. He done cheated on her. She really didn't want no explanation because what can you say? You got a sexy looking woman straddling your lap on top of you. So, she didn't want to hear nothing. Hey, Mama Sislo, how you doing? You back? Hey. Thanks for coming back tonight. But, yeah, so she didn't want to hear what Lucius had to say. But anyway, yeah, she was up in another room, all right. Not his room, but somebody's room. And so, the next day, hey, what's up, One Queen, Seven Kings? Hey, did you watch Empire tonight? Did anybody watch Empire? Am I the only one that watched Empire tonight besides me and Miss Hogg? You said Treasure, no, she messed up. Yes, she did. You said glad she followed her conscience and didn't do it. I am so glad, too, because I was like, dang, is she going to do it? Is she really going to go through it? Because if she really did it, and Lucius was innocent, oh man. Y'all know how men get. Men can be all sensitive and stuff. They can cheat on you, I don't know how many times, and come back begging and pleading and buying you gifts and rings and puppy dogs and furs and all this kind of stuff, right? New cars, new whips, okay? And we just supposed to accept their apology and move on. Let us cheat on a man. Man, he'll ball up like fetal position, crying, then cuss us out, try to put us out, or he gonna leave, pack all his bags, grab his J's, his big screen, his basketball, his PlayStation. He gonna be out the door before we can even say sorry, okay? Tell me I'm wrong. I'll wait. I'll wait. But yeah. And then, he can't function right. I'm like, no, man, y'all, come on now. Okay, I might be dragging it out a little bit, but y'all know what I'm saying. We more quicker to forgive than men are, because I don't know why. It's like your stuff ain't more your stuff ain't more valuable than mine. My stuff ain't more valuable than ours. It's still our private parts. That's my stuff. This your stuff. We ain't supposed to share it unless y'all have a alleged Jada and Will relationship. Yes, the J's, Miss Hall. The J's. Shoot. I remember one time, long time ago, me and my dude had broke up. And mind you, he's a sneakerhead. I am too. Not like I used to be, but we both were sneakerheads back then. And he had closets full of J's. Just boxes in the basement, boxes everywhere. That's all he bought was Jordans. Shoot, when we would break up, and he'd be like, "I'm out." No, you get out. No, well, you know how you do when you break up, then to make up. But that would be the first thing he would take. He would boxing all his shoes up, nice and neat, all the J's lined up in the order that they came out. By the way, yeah, open relationship. Like, oh Lord. Let me hold on. Let me take a drink. No, you didn't say like Black China. No, you didn't say Black China. Oh my God. But yeah, even the next morning, you know, Cookie, she didn't even go home. She just had on her same clothes. Her sis was like, "Sus, what happened to you last night? Where'd you go last night? Was you out hoeing around?" She had on the same outfit. And usually when women go home from work, come to work the next day, and they in the same dap gone outfit, that mean they done made a few stops after work and didn't have time to go home. Somebody overslept. They done took a little whole bath in the in the sink in the bathroom, touched up their makeup, fixed up their wig, and went on into work. And that's exactly what Cookie did. But her sister knew. She was like, "Oh, man." And Cookie told her. But I'm like, why do she got to tell anybody? Because she didn't even do anything. Like, why was she feeling all guilty? All they did was kiss. They kissed a few times, sucked on each other's neck, you know, rolled around in the bed. And as soon as they was about to, you know, finish the deed, stamp the seal, she was like, I'm sorry. I can't do this. I can't do that. And of course, you know, Damon was being a gentleman. He was being a gentleman. And basically was like, okay, he just rolled over to the side. She ran out the door carrying her heels in her hand and her fur and left. So why did she feel such a need to tell Lucius what she did? I mean, I'm glad in the end she didn't, because I think, you know, in the place that they were in, you know, dealing with Dre and dealing with his sickness and, excuse me, you know, just in that place right there, that wouldn't have been the good, no. I hope she never tells him, but I have a feeling that Cookie is going to end up telling him. But what I have another feeling is, remember when she called Damon to her office at the house? And she asked him, you know, she's like, we can never, nobody can never know about this, can't speak about this. He was like, you actually think I'm the kind of person that would tell somebody about this? I had to get him the Nene look, that side eye. What y'all think? Because I have a bad feeling that Damon is going to try to hold that over her head. What y'all think? Am I reaching? Let me know if I'm reaching, y'all. Hey, beautiful mess. Hey, Roxanne. There she go. Roxanne in the house. Roxanne. Hey. But yeah, I'm like, I really think that Damon might end up, you know, holding that over her head. Maybe trying to blackmail her. You know? Yeah, Lucius don't need to know. He already don't really trust the man. So I don't know. I keep it all to myself. But I think Damon is going to try to pull one over her, and I think he's going to try to stab her in her back. I don't know what he actually got up his sleeve, but I really think he's going to use that. He was like, "You don't have to worry about anything else from me." And he gave her that look like, his chocolate butt. You said we sang that at the same time. Oh, Roxanne. Every time I hear that song. But yeah, and that show that came on about Roxanne, that was good. Did that come on, was it BET? I can't remember what channel that show came on. about Roxanne. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, that was a good show. But as far as as far as Lucius, you know, he kept asking her, you know, where was you at? Why don't you tell me where you was? She wasn't trying to tell him, you know. But as far as Treasure, was y'all shocked to see Treasure come back and apologize to Cookie? I just got a hair in my face. Did y'all see that? I was like, what? Treasure got some balls. I could not believe she came back and apologized to Cookie. I thought she was gone. Like, exit, stage right. I thought she was gone, never to return, because Lucius was like, okay, nope. We can't have her in the shop. Because for one, I mean, not in the shop, but you know, in the company. Because, hold on, let me read some of y'all comments. You said, yeah, he up to something, but remember he told old girl a couple episodes back, she said, what you stand at, Damon? See, yes, I remember that. And that was actually, like, his woman, right? Because, well, see, it looked like it was his woman, because they was all, you know, up close and stuff together, you know, at the celebration or whatever it was. I can't remember what it was they were at. But, he was up there like, she said, what are you looking at? And he said, my future, while he took a squig. So, you know, I was thinking like, okay, he's going to try to take Cookie away from Dre. That's what I've been thinking all this time. So that's why I'm like, can we believe him? Can we trust him? I think not. I think not. Yeah, like his date or whatever. Yep, he been on Cookie. Yep. You said Roxanne. Yeah, Netflix. That's what it was. It came on Netflix. But yeah, I was like, wow. So she came back. Treasure came back. And Cookie, I don't know. It's like this last season, Cookie has been, I wouldn't say she's like changed, but she don't pop off like she used to. Like when I did the review last week, I was like, I can't believe Cookie didn't shoot. She was straddling Lucius. I can't believe Cookie just didn't run up on her and get her from the back, just knock her upside her head. I can't believe it. And then when she came back to her and was apologizing, I guess Cookie kind of understood where she was coming from. I even understood where she was coming from when she was talking about, you know, my manager, the dead one. he had made her believe that if she used her body or if she used her, you know, sexuality, she could get further in her career. So I think that's what she was thinking when she did that. Yes, she was tipsy, but I'm sure she was thinking, you know, okay, I'm on a tour. Lucius, you know, he gonna pay my manager off. And maybe because, okay, we all know in the industry, everybody ain't like that. But a lot of them, they make you promises for a little favor. Or 2, or 3, or 4. And sometimes in the end, you end up with no career at all. And you become a Me Too movement. Okay. So I'm sure that's what Cookie, you know, she understood where she was coming from, and she was like, okay, you know, you made a mistake and everything. And she was like, you lucky, because what I could have done to you, you don't even want to know what I could have done to you. So again, you know, Cookie done changed a little. She done, you know, she done nicened up a lot this past season. You said, but when I seen that preview of Treasure on Lulu, I was like, girl, you gonna die. I thought she was gonna, I just knew Cookie was gonna come up in there and she was gonna beat the snot out of that girl. But she just turned around and ran into the arms of Damon. And still didn't even, I don't know. I'm like, that's, what? Like I said, he ain't like all overly attractive and stuff, but I love me some chocolate men. But anyway, back to the review. Yeah, you heard Earl Kerr. You said, why don't you have any moderators? Because I really don't never need any moderators. I mean, hold on. Let me knock on wood, child. Let me knock on wood. You say, yeah, he fine and all, but I don't know. He be stalking. And Lord know I had a couple stalkers back in the day, and they was fine as hell. Woo, they was fine. But when they start stalking you, they become the ugliest pieces of, you know. That stalking makes you look at a person totally different. You be like, how did I get involved with that fool? I mean, how? Shoot, it was all that chocolate. That's what it was, looking like a Snicker. You said, fine stalk. That's what I was just saying. That's what I was just saying. They the worst ones. They the worst ones. And they be stalking you, shoot, like, like ain't no other woman out there. Ain't no woman out there that they want. And it make it so bad, sometimes they be stalking you, and they still messing around, got 2-3 hoes on the side, and the whole reason why y'all broke up is because they was cheating. But then they want to stalk you. Like, if can't nobody else have you, I can't. My other hoes, they still at home and all and everything. You know, it ain't all about them right now. It's about us. And all men ain't like that. So, guys, you know, I'm just, it's partially true. But all of y'all ain't like that. But yeah, he's stalking the crap out of her. So I really think that he got something up his sleeve. We just gotta wait and see. You said, for real though, you on point with that one. Beautiful mess, like, I'm co-signing. Yep. I'm co-signing. You said, have you second guessing, like, maybe I should? Nah. Maybe I should move across the country. Maybe I should move across the country. No, but for real, I had one guy. He was stalking me. We had broke up because he cheated. This was years ago. This was like a year or so after high school. So I was young. This was years ago. And we had broke up because he had cheated on me. I found out and we broke up. I'm thinking it's over and done because I'm just that person. And once it's over, it's over. Come get your stuff. I get my stuff back if you want. If I can have it back, if you want your stuff back, you can have it back. I don't care. I ain't got to keep none of your possessions. But this fool ended up going to the military. Got stationed. Real story. This is a real story, y'all. He got stationed somewhere in like I think it was England. Somewhere in England. I can't remember exactly where, but it was in Germany, England, something like that. And excuse me, a few years after we had broke up, I started messing. I mean, I was messing with somebody after the end, but then, hey, Miss Corey, you done hopped on my live on. I'm doing a review of Empire, but I'm also telling a story right now about a stalker that I had. The topic is Empire, and we was talking about all y'all on YouTube. I'm talking to Miss Corey. She's on IG. Y'all know Miss Corey from YouTube. She's on IG. But the topic is we reviewing the Empire episode that came on tonight, and we're talking about Damon, how he's been stalking Cookie, and so I was telling a story about this stalker I had years ago. And I just started it, so you ain't missed nothing. But anywho, after we had broke up, he had went into the military, moved to Germany, London, England, somewhere over there. And I had ended up dating somebody else, and I ended up getting prego with my first son. And somehow he found out. Now, we ain't talked to each other in years. And he found out that I had got pregnant, that I had had a baby. So what had happened was now mind you, I didn't know, before I knew all this, I didn't know he found out. I didn't know nothing. He's like thousands of miles from my mind. Ain't thought about him in years. You know what I'm saying? And I started getting these phone calls And mind you, my little brothers, they used to stay with me a lot because they still stayed at home with my mom and dad. But you know how little brothers are. When the older person gets their own apartment, they always try to get away from the house. You know, so they used to always come over to my house and kick and play video games and whatnot. So while I would be at work, sometimes they would babysit. And they was like, sis, this dude keeps calling name, he gave like a fake name. Let's just say, Raymond. I don't know. This dude called, he keeps saying his name is Raymond, but the phone number is weird. He said it's like 15 digits or something in the phone number. I'm like, that's a bill collector. That's a bill collector. Even though I don't even remember if I had any bills. But, you know, I was just like, oh, that's a solicitor, you know, something like that. So, every day I would come home from work and my brothers, sis, that dude called again. His name is Raymond. Same phone number pop up on the caller ID. You know, that's when everybody had the big old caller IDs when they first came out. And you plug them up to your phone. They be sitting next to your phone. Hey, Sky. What's up? You found me on IG? Hey, I'm just telling a little story time right now about a stalker. But, so after like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, I'm away from the house each time. Finally, I'm at home and the call comes through and my brother answers it. Sis, the dude's on the phone. I'm like, oh my God, who is this? I'm about to tell these people quit calling me. They either trying to sell me something or, you know, something. So I pick up the phone and he's like, what's up? I'm like, looking at the caller ID because it got like a whole bunch of numbers because, you know, it's from overseas. It got a whole bunch of numbers. And I'm like, who is this? Now, mind you, this is after, see, I skipped a little bit of the story. He used to stalk me before that. But then, after that, he had went overseas. I found out he went to the military. So, I ain't heard from him in years. So, he ain't stalked me in years. So, I skipped that part. But anyway, I'm like, hello? He's like, what's up? I'm like, oh my God. I mean, immediately, I just panicked. I'm like, I'm looking out the window like, how you get my number? I ain't talked to him in years. And he's like, I heard you had a baby. I was like, yeah, I'm thinking he's about to say congratulations. He was like, that should have been my MFing baby, and I'm going to F you up when I get back. My mama sick, and whoop, 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 and I'm coming back, and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh my God, he just flipped out. Mind you, I ain't talked to this dude in years, like in years. I'm like, what? He said, when I get back, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? What I'm going to do? And I'm like, come on now, my brothers, and they're like, man, he ain't going to mess with, that fool ain't going to mess with you. My brothers, you know, again, I'm from the hood. I have had a lot of gang-affiliated relatives in my family, okay? So that I'm going to just leave it right there. But anyway, they was like, man, they ain't gonna mess with you, whatever. Then I stayed in an apartment building. And I had 2 cousins that also stayed in that building upstairs. I told them about it. I told my mom about it. I told my dad about it. My dad was like, do you need my strap? I'm like, no, I don't want your strap. I don't even know how to use a gun. I don't want no gun in the house. I got a baby. What? Anyway, I was panicking. The dude kept calling and calling and calling and calling. What happened was, I kept, every time I had to go to work, take my son to daycare, whatever, one of my relatives, my brothers or whatever, they would walk me to my car. They would always meet me in my car when I got home. I mean, it was like really serious. Come to find out, he did come back. His mother did pass away from cancer, but I never saw him again after that until he hit me up on Facebook a few years ago. And basically, he wrote this whole little paragraph apologizing for his behavior and woo, 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 woo. But, I mean, that's just one stalker. I told a different story about a stalker, like, I don't know, a couple months ago. I might tell y'all that story again at another time. But, yeah, I done had some stalkers in my life. So, and it'd be the good look, ooh, the chocolate, ooh, good look, ooh, God. It'd be the cute ones. That's always stalking. But, yeah, so, anywho. You said, you should have said, send the child support. Roxanne, when he said that should have been my baby, I was like, I'm so glad I ain't had no baby by you. I would have told the judge, I don't want no child support, nothing, no child support. Put me in hiding. Put me in I'm telling you, I would have laughed. I've been one of those women on the run with my baby, running and hiding from state to state. Like, I don't want nothing to do with him. Nope. But yeah. So anywho, yeah, we got off of track a little bit talking about Damon stalking Cookie on Empire. But yeah, and then Lucius, did y'all see how he was having those flashbacks? About Jamal. When he had, I guess because Jamal is sick, he was feeling kind of bad because he had went to check on how the performances was going for the tour. And then he started having all these flashbacks. Like, he started remembering when Jamal was a toddler and he had got really, really sick. And Cookie, she was trying to deal with him and trying to make him feel better. And Lucius, he was on his way out the door, rushing out the door. I got business to take care of. I got stuff to do. I'm the one making money up in here. Whoop, 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 whoop. He storms out the door. But then once he gets to the studio or wherever he was, this is young Lucius. He's sitting there. He's like, man, that's my firstborn. That's my baby. He's sick. And so he went back to the house, and him and Cookie, took care of Dre till he got better. So, he was like, he didn't want to have no regrets. Right, Miss Hall? He has a lot of regrets. And he didn't want that. Like, this time back then, Dre had a cold. They didn't know what it was, but it could have been whooping cough. The way that baby was sounding, it sounded something like whooping cough, or what's that other one called? The other cough that babies get. I can't remember the name of it. But I think my son might have had it, my oldest one, before when he was real small. But anyway, he had a lot of regrets, so he came back to the house, even though Cookie was like, go, get out of here. I don't need you here. So he came back and, he stayed there, with Jamal and Cookie and them. But I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Do y'all remember? I mean, the scenes of him and his other kids when they younger. They was like totally different. Remember from the scenes of Jamal? Remember when Jamal was a toddler? Do y'all remember when he threw him in the trash can? Do y'all remember that far back? Jamal, he did not like that baby at all because he was, he was showing signs of being gay when he was younger. But hey Jason, hey, I just see you come in. Who else in here on IG? Let's see, Sky High, Miss Corey, Sleepy. What's up, Sleepy? How you doing? But yeah, so I was like, that's just crazy how one parent could treat one parent could treat a child so differently and care for one of the children so much more. And then like years later, it's like Jamal is like his pride and joy. He don't care about him being involved with a man, having a relationship. He don't care that he's gay. I mean, when he found out that his boyfriend had, not full-blown AIDS, but HIV, he was the one up there telling Cookie, he's grown now. He know what he's doing. Let's just hope the best. While Cookie was up there panicking and, oh my God, he's going to die. He's going to die of AIDS. Stuff like that. So, Lucius has also grown a whole lot along with Cookie, but you said that was terrible when he put him, man, and y'all, when I saw that scene, I was my mind kind of like went to, man, acting like it was a real show. Like I wanted to get up there and whoop Lucius' butt. How you gonna throw your baby in the trash, fool? Is you crazy? But yeah, so he done grown a whole bunch. I was like, But how y'all feel about that incident? Okay. Remember when Cookie, when she had, she was panicking, this her baby, this her oldest son, he's sick, she calls in a doctor to get like more opinions, and she flies him in. And when she brings him into the room, she's like, hello, this is Dr. Such and such. She's telling Dre and his girlfriend, Terry, this a doctor, and, he's going to come here and, discuss different options, different medical, care, medicines, whatever treatment. And Terry was like, no, we good. We good. We already got treatment plans. And Dre was like, why the heck I keep calling him Jamal? But anyway, Dre was like, yeah, Mom, I already got a treatment plan and stuff. And Cookie was like, well, that was before his mother found out. And now that I know, I want to have some part in making decisions. And she was like, Terry was like, first of all, you might be his mother, but that is my man, and I've been by his side, and spoon feeding him, and through a straw, whatever she was saying. But she stood up and she was getting with Cookie. I was like, this is why I say Cookie has changed. Because, they was having they argued for a little bit and was having a stare down. But how do y'all feel about how Terry was talking to Cookie? Like, they've been dating all of how many months? First of all, it ain't like they've been dating for years. It ain't like they engaged or they married or they got kids together or they got each. I just like, I'm trying to put myself in Cookie's shoes and thinking, how would I react? You said you didn't watch it, Corey. Well, thank you for being here to support my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But I was like, how would I feel? Because I already know how I am. I'm that mama bitch. I got 2 sons. And I'm telling you, one thing my sons always tell when they meet a girl, my mama ain't no joke. They literally, I don't know why they always do this, but they literally, my mama from the hood, my mama from the streets, my mama ain't no joke. My mama, they be tell like I'm somebody famous out there or something, or like I'm just real popular or well known. Why you be telling your girlfriends that kind of stuff? Then I wonder why they act like they scared of me when they come over, like they scared to speak. And I'm so outgoing. Hey, if y'all been following me long enough, y'all know I am outgoing. I'm the same way on YouTube that I am in real life, like real stuff. But yeah, some of my relatives and friends who follow me, they can tell you that Tanya's the same way every day. But and they be acting all scared of me and stuff like, hi, Miss Haley. Hi. I'll be like, what's up? What's your name, girl? Where you from? Where your mama? Who your mama is? How old are you? Where'd you? I'm just outgoing. And it takes them a while, but they eventually like relax and stuff. Like they be sending me friend requests. I got every one of my son's boyfriends, they be subscribing to my YouTube channel. They be telling them, I saw your mama on the computer. They be like, y'all be watching my mom's. All their friends subscribe to my channels. They so, I'm just like, really cool, to get along with or whatnot. But I am that mama bear that will cut you if you mess with my sons. But yeah, I'm like, oh, thank you, Roxanne. But yeah, so I'm like, how would I act if that was me and that was Terry coming up to me talking about, but that's my man and y'all only been dating for a few months. I think I would have, she probably would have got cussed out. Like, yeah, I'm his mama. Okay, I carried him for 9.5 months. 9.5 months, almost 10 months it felt like, because he was so big. He was like almost 10 pounds when he was born. But like, I'm the one who carried him and was in labor for like 24 hours. Shoot. All right, come on, simmer down, child. Simmer down. Miss, you said hi, Miss Haley. But I'm like, for real, they be like, hi. I'm like, what's up, girl? What's up, girl? But anyway, yeah. But so, I don't know. How y'all feel about that? Did y'all think she was like tripping or that she had a right to stand up to Cookie like that? Y'all let me know how y'all feel. But I think I would have cussed her out. I probably would have cussed her out. Chris Brooks, you said maybe that's why the other family won't let the girl come over. And you know what, Chris? That girl follows me on YouTube. She probably saw my video the other day when I was talking about should I feel like, what was the title of that? Should I feel offended? She probably saw the video. I don't care. I don't care. But I'm like, But yeah, when his friends figure out, I mean, these are the friends that every time they see me out about, hey mom, give me hugs and kisses. They come over the house. Hey mom, can we spend the night? Can we come over? Always want to be over here. Always want to be over here. And I'll be like, I don't care. Most of them don't even have to ask. As long as your parent know where you at, I don't care. But yeah. So we cool. We cool. But as far as, as far as Terry, I think I probably would have cussed her out. Like, yeah, that's my baby, child. Who you? Anyway. But, oh, Corey, she done popped over from IG to YouTube. There's Miss Corey, y'all. But how do y'all feel about, Kai? Like, at the beginning of the show, when Jamal and, when Jamal and Hakeem and them, after everybody had found out about Dre's condition, him being sick and got to take chemo and, all that kind of stuff, Kai, he was trying to talk to Jamal about it, and Jamal was kind of like pushing him away, like, thank you, yes, thank you. Oh, there's my cousin. Hey, there's my cousin right there, Elon Cool. I was just telling my YouTube friends, I'm like, I'm the same way on YouTube as I am off YouTube. I'm like, you can ask any of my family members. And one of them just popped up in the chat. But yeah, as far as Kai, like, at first Jamal was trying to brush him off, and basically I was like, is he kind of trying to break up with him again? Because they just hooked up like the night before. Kai done surprised him and came to see the first concert, the first concert for the Trust Tour. And they enjoyed themselves last night. And then the next day, he's like, you know what? Maybe you're right, Kai. Maybe, the Lions, the Lions comes before everything. And, it's the Lions first, family first. So it looked like he was trying to say, basically, go back to England. I can't do this. I can't do this relationship. But then at the end of the show, Kai came back and just bum rushed them. Like, right before they were supposed to go on stage, he just bum rushed them, basically, and told them, you know what? Hey, I want you. I love you. We gonna be together. It might be trials and tribulations. We gonna have our ups and downs. He was like, I know it's not gonna be easy, but they so romantic. They so romantic. Hey, Adele, we just talking about Empire. We talking about Kai and Jamal right now. But yeah, he was like, I'd rather be, with you, even though I know it's gonna be hard, than to be with Easy. And I was like, oh, they so romantic. And he handed him his ring, and he's like, you need to put this ring on. Put this ring back on your finger, your engagement ring that I bought you. So he put the ring on, and I was like, oh, okay. So, now, I'm saying that because, did y'all hear, Taraji, she was just on a talk show the other day. And they was asking her about Jamal. Well, okay, his real name is Jussie Smollett. They was like, have you talked to Jussie? Do you talk to Jussie? And she was like, yeah, me and Jussie talk all the time. We talk every day. And they was like, so, give us the tea on, is he going to be around? Is he no longer going to be on the show? Are y'all really killing him off? And they said, okay, this is what I heard. Cookie, what it sounded like to me was that he's going to continue to be on the show. And I was like, so excited. I was like, yes. Now, I don't know if she was supposed to let that out. I don't know. I don't know. But then I was like, okay, because it still seems like the writers, for the last few episodes, it seemed like the writers was just putting stuff together because they're going to kill off, or they were supposed to kill off Jamal. They said that he was not going to be on the last few episodes. They were going to kill him off. But I just saw this talk show. What's today? Wednesday? I seen this talk show like maybe, I think it was Monday. And I'm trying really hard to remember which talk show I saw it on. Because when I be working from home, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I have my computers right here. I got like 3 screens that I work from home, 3 monitors. Then I have my laptop over here, and I'll be watching y'all on YouTube. When I say I be watching y'all on YouTube during the day, I'll be on people's channels throughout the day on YouTube, helping people with their watch hours while I'm working. Then I'll have the TV on behind me because I'm listening to the news reports and all that kind of stuff, behind me. So I heard that, and I heard them say Taraji P. Henson. I turned around. I cannot remember what show, if it was The View or one of them shows. But anyway, I heard it, and I turned around, and they started talking about Jussie, and I was like, my head was like, what about Jussie? But yeah, that's how I took it from what Cookie was saying. I called her Cookie. From what Taraji was saying, it sounded to me like she was saying they're not killing him from the show. So I think that's a good thing. Because again, like most people said, if they kill him from the show, do y'all think the show would survive? I'm like, he better thank God, honey. He better thank God. Whoever he worshiped, the stars, the moon, God, Allah, ooh. He better thank somebody, shoot, his ancestors, because he has truly been blessed. This whole situation from the beginning to where he at now, basically a slap on the wrist. So yeah, he better thank somebody. I be on my knees all day, every day, and not doing nothing else. I be praying. For real. But anyway. So yeah, I guess they gonna, try to work through their relationship, work through their problems, stay together. Kai was basically like, boo. When I saw that scene, why did I think of The Color Purple? I'm serious. I was thinking of The Color Purple. I'm like, Kai was like, me and you will never part. No. Oh my God. But yeah, the movie, of course they be like, me and you us never part, my kid, but that means little sister. So we gotta change the words up. So my boyfriend in Swahili is Penzi Wangu. So he would be saying, me and you us never part, Penzi Wangu. Me and you us have one heart, Penzi Wangu. Ain't no ocean, ain't no sea, Penzi Wangu. Can't keep my man away from me. Oh my God, that was cracking me up. That's all I could think about. Cause his butt way in England. He live way in England, and he just be flying all the way around the world to see his man. I had to look that up, right? I don't know Swahili. I had to look up. I'm like, what does my boyfriend mean in Swahili? Because Makidada in Swahili from that movie means little sister. But yeah, I thought that was so cute. But yeah, so I'm now thinking that what they're doing now is revamping the last few episodes. I think these producers and writers is so confused. They like, okay, he leaving. Okay, he staying. Okay, he sent Kai away. Okay, Kai came back. Okay, he took his ring back. Okay, I'm like, they don't know what to do with Jesse. They don't know. But yeah, so I'm glad. I mean, if what Cookie was saying, like what, you know how sometimes them actors, they can't just be outright give you the tea, but they give you like little hints. So yeah, I took it as she was saying he was staying. So, but I'm gonna keep my ears open for that. But also another thing. Remember last episode when they had all that food out and I was teasing saying, okay, you know, and it was in the middle of a session in the studio. Yeah, the writers all over the place, Miss Hogg. But they was at the studio recording, and we saw food everywhere. Fruits, vegetables, meats, cheeses, desserts, you know, just food everywhere. And I was teasing like, you know what? Everybody always say they be having plenty of food, you know, at them studios, at, you know, in the studio booth, at the where they rehearse TV shows and all that. They always got plenty of food, and people was joking around like, why he need to go in the middle of the night to get him a foot long from Subway, you know, kikiing about that and stuff. So I had mentioned that in the last episode. I'm like, that's crazy how they made it seem like they purposely pointed the camera at all the individual food trays in that scene. And so, you see, y'all don't be paying attention to stuff like that. But see, I be reaching sometimes. Y'all know I be reaching. But this episode, it struck me again. It seemed like the writers was trying to make a statement again, or the producers, because the scene where, remember, okay, Blake, he's jealous. He's big jealous about Tiana and Carlito, right? Because they slept together the night before. So he tried to pick a fight with Carlito. What they fighting over? The food. I mean, didn't that scene seem awkward? Like they could have done without that. Like they had a big old fight over a piece of lunch meat. And he was like, man, if you want some lunch meat, all you got to do is put it on your rider. And you know, y'all know what a rider is, right? A writer, if you're a movie star or somebody famous or whatever, and you go to like an interview, or you know how they be saying like the entertainers, the singers and stuff, I want champagne in my room, I want apples, I want the best water, I want, you know, the best meats, the best cheeses. This is what I want when I come to my room. You know, those are writers. Well, you put them on your writers, and they make sure they have that. Like Mariah Carey, she's one of those ones. She be real specific. You better have it right. You know, so he was like, if you want lunch meat or this particular meat, he was holding the meat all in his face, shaking it in his face. If you want this piece of meat, then put it on your rider. And they got into a big old fight and argument. I'm like, I don't know. See, I could be reaching, but I'm like, why it seem like the last few episodes, they've been focusing on food a lot. See, I don't know. That might be me. That just might be me. But you said only green M&Ms. Yeah, stupid stuff like that. I want 4 pieces of ice cube in my glass. And the glass better be 5 inches tall and 4 inches around. And I want my pop to the side in a cooler. You know, the more famous they are, the more stricter their demands are on their writers. But I ain't mad at them. But yeah, I thought that was funny. But like, we got all this meat on this table, and you run into Subway at 3 a.m. for some meat, for some footlongs. But yeah, that got me. But y'all know I could be reaching again. But I thought this episode overall was like really, really good. Dre, he's doing a lot better. The chemo is working. His blood count, you know, is improving so that he could take the next stage into that experimental trial, because, you know, they wasn't going to let him do that trial or take any more steps unless his body was reacting right. So I was like, okay, cool, that's good. Dre is not going to die, maybe? You see what I mean? It's like, okay, last episode was like, oh, woe is me, I'm dying, you know, all this kind of stuff. Then this episode, oh, he's doing fine. He's going to be okay. Again, the writers, I think they just all over the place for these last few episodes. But anyway, Cookie and Lucius, they happy, they excited, they ecstatic, elated about it and everything. You say he won't be asking for no oh, Miss Hog. He like, you know what? Whatever y'all want to pay me, just pay me. As long as I can pay my rent, my car payment, my credit card bills, whatever y'all want to pay me, I swear to God, I'm not going to ask for no more money. I don't care how much Cookie and Lucius making. I'm good. Whatever you want to pay me. Whatever's left. After y'all pay everybody else, whatever's left, I'll take it. Yeah, he ain't going to be asking for no more money. At least not for a few years. He's like, I'm good. This contract is good. Licking his fingers, turning the pages. Yep. Signing away. I'm good. But yeah, so Cookie, at the end of the show, when Cookie was sitting on the bed, I guess she been feeling so bad, and it's been eating her up, that she went over Damon's hotel room. Again, I don't know why, because you didn't do anything. Ain't no way I'm going to tell my man or my husband that I went to some man's hotel room after I saw some girl bouncing up and down on your lap, even though I find out she was innocent. And all we did was kiss a few times and roll around in the bed. And then I left. Ain't no way. I'm not. Nope. I'm taking that to my grave. I'm taking that to my grave. And I was like, Cookie, don't do it. I'm like, don't do it. You ever be shouting at the TV, don't do it. And then she was like, I gotta tell you something. Lucius, what is it, baby? I was like, Cookie, if you tell him, it's over. It's over. He is never going to forgive you. And then she says, I love you. I was like, yes. I almost fell out my chair. I was like, yes. She didn't tell him. I'm like, thank God she didn't tell him. Sweet baby Jesus, thank you. She did not tell him. I'm like, I'm so glad she didn't tell him. But then again, like I said earlier, I do not trust that Damon. He claims he's not going to say anything. He claims, you don't have to worry about anything else from me. I think he got something up his sleeve. And what's up with Kingsley and the FBI agent? Y'all saw that at the end of the show? The FBI agent that was trying to get my video sorry, I got my video on my IG just stopped. Because it only lets you do an hour live on IG. I was like, what is my phone doing? But anyway, it stopped. That detective, she walked up in there where Kingsley was and was like, man, you is one hard man to find, to track down. She done tracked him down, and I guess she's supposedly going to help him get back at Lucius. Get revenge on Lucius from what he did, because she still wants Lucius. She still wants Damon. But I think she really wants, I can't tell now who she wants the most, Lucius or Damon. She said she would take Lucius down to get to Damon, but now it seems like she really wants Lucius. Or I guess she just wants Kingsley to help her get Lucius. So, he looks bad. He needs a shave. He needs a haircut. He needs a toothbrush. He looked like he been in jail for months. And he only been in jail for like a couple of weeks. But yeah, he looks bad. And I don't know what's up with his mama, because they haven't showed his mom, in a couple of weeks. So, I don't know what's up with his mom. But anyway, as we normally do at the end of the show, who do y'all think is now in the casket? From where the episodes are now and how it ended tonight, what is y'all guess? Is y'all guess still the same? I know a lot of people were saying Dre. Some people were saying Jamal, because they're supposed to kill him off, the last few seasons. They're going to remove him from the show. I had even said maybe Kingsley, maybe his mom. We know that one dude Lucius just killed, but we know he ain't going in that casket. They probably gonna burn his butt up and dump his ashes in a river somewhere, or flush his butt down the toilet. Oh, Lord Jesus. You think his Kingsley mom? I mean, she was sick, and in that it looked like a nursing home where she was. It didn't look like a hospital. It looks like a nursing home. So, you think Kingsley's mom, Miss Hogg? I don't think it's going to be Dre anymore. I just don't think it's going to be Dre anymore. Now, have y'all thought about Kai? Have y'all thought about Kai? Because Kai, Kai helped them figure out who helped Kingsley put out all the emails on Lucius and Becky. Remember the emails that had all of a sudden came out from Lucius and Becky talking about what they were doing and how they set up people who have the Empire app, all their fans and stuff, all their customers, with the scam. And he had helped them. So I wonder if somebody might be trying to come after Kai. You never know. And then remember, he was kidnapped. When he had to do a story, he was kidnapped and held for ransom. So I don't know. Dre will be in remission. That's what I think. Thank you, Miss Corey. Thank you for reminding everybody to thumbs up, the like. Thank you. Sometimes I forget, because I know some people, they say it all the time when they live, like every few minutes, hit the like button, hit the like button. I need 4 more likes. I need 10 more likes. I need 5 more likes. I just, I just never really got into that. So I usually say it like a couple of times through the live, but sometimes I just forget. But yes, thanks everybody for giving me a like on the video. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, so I don't know. I was saying Dre for a minute, but then it seems like Dre might end up, being cancer free after all, eventually. So I don't know. Y'all let me know who y'all think. But you said his mama went missing. Oh shoot, Kingsley mom. Dang, did I miss that? Hey, Miss Corey. I know they do though. I be sometimes it sounds like you at an auction. Give me a like number 3, like number 4, like number 5, like number 6, like number 7. No. But you said you think he'll be a female in that cream casket. Yeah. And then, like I said, when he was like, okay, in the beginning of the season, when they first showed Lucius in front of that casket, and just the way he had his hands on the casket, like he was touching it like delicately, like somebody in that casket really means a lot to him. You know how you just be touching something, like, I thought maybe it was his mom originally at first. And then I started thinking about maybe Kingsley's mom, because, they did have a relationship, even though it seemed like it was a jump-off relationship. They did have a relationship, so maybe he was like just, rubbing on the casket, like, maybe having some regrets or maybe feeling guilty about something. I don't know. But, I don't know. But yeah, so y'all let me know in the chat, and those of y'all who come and watch the video later, let me know in the comment section under the video, who do y'all think is in that casket. And I hope everybody enjoyed this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed this live. I appreciate everybody for tuning in on IG and YouTube tonight. Thank you so very much. And don't forget, thumbs up, y'all. Thumbs up, y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And as usual, before I say goodnight, stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces. Thank you, Miss Hogg. I appreciate you guys. Mwah. Toodles. Good night, everyone.